bazalwane egameni elihle lenkosi Jesu Kristu. Bazalwane, once again we are on our 6th study, and then after this study sizokwazi nesokugcina ke sesikhombisa la isobe sesivala khona izidadi zethu noma izifundo zethu esisenzayo. Bazalwane, namhlanje we are going to look at something very important. Bazalwane, sizobheka ukuthi uphawu lwesilo luyini, and sizobheka futhi ukuthi isilo lesesibili singubani lesi siza isilo sokuqala. Ngoba sesi-identify isilo sokuqala lesi esiyiBhabheloni esisichazile ukuthi lesi namakhanda awu7, impondo eziwu10, umzimba wengwe, inyawo zebhele nomlomo wengonyama. Sasichaza ukuthi ke sifitha kanjani kwiprofesi kuDaniel 7, kuDaniel 7, isambulo 13 kanye nosambulo chapter 17. But right now bazalwane, sizongena ukutheni njengoba sesidlulile ekutheni si-identify ukuthi isilo singubani na yonke into esarounde isilo, so that zonke impawu sizibhekile step by step esi-identify lesilo lesi nezimfundiso ezitholakala kulesilo lesi noma ezitholakala kulo wesifazane noma leli bandla or this institution ekade sikhuluma ngayo. Sathola zonke impawu, sathola ukuthi konke kuhambisana ncamashini eprofesi nama-keys asiniwe wona kwiprofesi ukwazi ukuthi siqaqe impawu ukuthi ziqonda ukutheni. Now sizongena kule part ke le esikhuluma ke manje ngokuthi uphawu lwesilo luyini bazalwane, because uNkulunkulu kumele asitshele ukuthi uphawu lakhe luyini, because uma ufunda chapter 7 kwesambulo uyachazela ukuthi kunophawu lukaNkulunkulu, kanti uchapter 13 uyasichazela futhi ukuthi kunophawu lani lwesilo. So we need to identify funa uNkulunkulu ayishoyo yena ukuthi uphawu lakhe luyini, kumele futhi isilo naso sizisholo sona embhalweni yaso ukuthi iphawu laso luyini. Ngoba in this particular point bazalwane kubalekile ukuthi wonke umuntu azikhulumele ukuthi yini kweyakhe, ngoba leli phawu lolu ngendlela elibaleke ngayo bazalwane ukuthi uthola lophu uphawu, it is so important ngoba ithinta usindiso lwakho bazalwane. So ke sizongena kwi-study sethu esithole kabanzi. Now umfundo Sambulo 13 verse 16 uthi ke senza futhi ukuba bonke abancane nabakhulu nabacebileyo nabampofu nabakhululekileyo nabayizigqila babekwe uphawu esandleni sabo sokunene noma ebunzini labo. Na ukukhulunywa ke lana ngophawu lesilo ukuthi lesilo sesibili sibeka uphawu lesilo kubo bonke abantu emhlabeni, nabayizigqila abakhululekile abacebile nabampofu kanjalo, so that wonke umuntu abeke uphawu lesilo either ibunzini la, either forehead noma esandleni sobunene. So ke uphawu lesilo uthola either uthola esandleni noma uthola esiphongweni noma ebunzini lakho. A very important point bazalwane. Bese ukuthi isambulo 7 uverse elika2 no3 uthi ngase ngibone enye ingilosi yenyuka empumalanga inophawu lukaNkulunkulu ophilayo yamemeza ngezwi elikhulu kuzo izingelosi ezine ezanika ukuba ziwone umhlaba nolwandle, yathi ningoni umhlaba nolwandle nemithi size sizibeke uphawu izinceku zikaNkulunkulu wethu emabunzini azo. So lana esikubonayo bazalwane ukuthi manje uNkulunkulu mekhuluma yena uthi umhlaba awungoniwa until inceku zikaNkulunkulu zibeke uphawu kaNkulunkulu emabunzini abo. So very important point bazalwane ukuthi uNkulunkulu unophawu lakhe alibeke ebunzini leinceku zakhe laba bamkhonzayo. Then bese kuzoba khona uphawu lesilo, usilo sibeka wonke umuntu noma ngizothi inceku zakhe as well noma abantu abangamlaleli uNkulunkulu abathola uphawu lesilo emabunzini abo noma esandleni sabo. But note ukuthi kunomehluko la. uNkulunkulu uphawu lusebunzini kuphela, but kwisilo lisebunzini noma lisesandleni. Sizongena kuloko ukuthi chaza ukuthini ukuthi ke why lusesiphongweni noma lusesandleni, and then uNkulunkulu why lona lisebunzini. So we are going to go kuleyo point leyo esiqhubeka. Now ngifuna sibheke ke bazalwane ukuthi uphawu, uma sikhuluma ngophawu sikhuluma ngaleli gama elisetshenzisiwe, because uma mabe ubuka iBhayibheli ngendlela elibhalwe ngayo, iOld Testament libhalwe ngesiHebheru, iNew Testament libhalwe ngesiGreek, noma libhalwe ngesiGreek noma salithola kwi-translation yesiGreek, and then la humushwa ke la yiswa kwamanye ama languages njengoba selithola namhlanje kulimi lwethu isiZulu nesingisi as well kulabo abasebenzisa isingisi na wonke amanye ama languages. Now uma besibole lolu gama eluthi uphawu igama leli lesiGreek elithi phragizo leli gama leli elichaze uphawu luthi ke lichaze ezisifunda la luthi ke ezikhathini zasendulo uphawu lwalusetshenziswa ukuchaza ukuthi incwadi ebalulekile enophawu akekho ongayivula ivalwe gimbici ngoyibhalile ukuze umnikazi wayo ayivule ingena myocu. Isibonelo senkosi noma umongameli sihle kulezi izimpawu uphawu lunezinto zakhona noma lezi nezimpawu zakhona ezibekiwe la. So in other words la bazalwane, in short, uma ubheka kudala even namhlanje kakhulukazi kodwa kudala kwakunento ebizwa kuthiwa ke iseal bazalwane. Iseal lena yayiyinto eyayisuke ibeka umaki uma ngabe kubhalwe incwadi noma kubhalwe idocument official ibhalwe inkosi ethize noma umbuso ethizeni, and then leyo ncwadi igoqwa and then bese ifakwe wax noma ifakwe into ethize ewuketshezi eyomayo uma bese isipholile la khona ke inkosi izofaka isigxivizo esimele yona leyo nkosi leyo, so that wazi ukuthi mangabe wena lo bhalele yona leyo ncwadi noma that official document ukuthi le ncwadi akekho sokwayivula, lo ibhalile wayifaka isigxivizo ifike kuwena ingazange yaqaqeka kwakhona umuntu oyivulayo kwakhona into ayenzayo noma kwakhona into ayishintshayo kuyona leyo ncwadi leyo noma leyo official document. So in other words lolu phawu lolu lwalikhomba umnikazi noma umuntu okuyena osuke ebhale leyo document leyo noma obhale leyo official document esuke ibhaliwe. Now le document ke yayiba nezimpawu ezintathu ezikhomba ukuthi ubani lo ibhalile ne symbol ethize esetshenziswayo, and lezi impawu ezintathu zakube yilento le kwakube igama lenkosi mangabe kuyinkosi, kube isikhundla sayo inkosi, bese kube indawo ayiphethe noma indawo ayibusayo. For example uma ngabe uyeNgilandi nje you have uKing Charles igama lakhe lelo, we have uCharles igama lakhe, and then we have the king of which i-title yakhe leyo and then isikhundla sakhe, bese kuthi ke yase United Kingdom okuchaza ukuthi umbuso wakhe lo i-United Kingdom. So very important bazalwane, igama i-title bese kuzoba ke indawo ayibusayo. Zombili lezi zinto ke zaziba a seal that indicated lenkosi ebhalile noma lo mbusi obhalile ukuthi uyena. Even namanje kuma official documents mangabe upresident othize, whether upresident of America, uthi mabe chaza athi Donald Trump the president of the United States of America, Donald Trump igama lakhe, president i-title yakhe, and then izwe alibusayo United States of America. It works the same way bazalwane, ngisho uma ungayibuka ngayiphi indlela echaze iseal lekhunya ngayo. So now we need to find bazalwane ukuthi eBhayibhelini iyiphi document officially econtainer izinto ezu3 ezizihloko noma lezi izimpawu ezikhomba uphawu lukaNkulunkulu. Ngoba before sikhulume sibheke ukuthi silo uphawu laso leni, we need to look first ukuthi uNkulunkulu yena olwakhe uphawu luyini na ngokusho kweBhayibheli. Kule mavesi ke ngizowafunda labazalwane, ngizofuna nizwele nini ukuthi uNkulunkulu uthini la. Ku-Exodus 31 verse 13 uthi ke isho kubantwana baka-Israyeli uthi anogcina amasabatha ngokuba aluphawu phakathi kwami nani ezizukulwaneni zenu ukuba nazi ukuthi nginguJehova oningcwelisayo. Nayizo indaba bazalwane, uNkulunkulu okhulumayo la uthi amasabatha akhe abazi ukuthi aluphawu phakathi kwabo nabo. In other words, abantwana baNkulunkulu labo Israel ibandla laNkulunkulu leli athi uNkulunkulu kulona ilokhuzana amasabatha awuphawu phakathi kwakhe nabo abantwana bakhe ukuthi bazi ukuthi uye onjani obangcwelisayo. In other words, abazingcwelisi bona uIsrael lo in the Old Testament bazalwane. Ngiyazi ukuthi umunye ngathi babehlaba izimvu nje uma befuna ukuxolelwa izono. the cleansing bazalwane kwakuyi cleansing kaNkulunkulu leya. Izilwane lezi ezihlatshwa zaziyisimboli ezirepresent uJesu Kristu owayezofika. So in other words, uNkulunkulu Baba uyo supply i-cleansing noma ukuhlanzwa kwezono. Uyena uBaba ngoba uyo supply ngemvu njengoba uJohn 3:16 echaza ukuthi ngoba uNkulunkulu walithanda izwe kangaka wazi wanikela ngendodana yakhe ezelwe yodwa kuba yilona lo kholwa yiyo angabhubhi kodwa abe nokuphila kunaphakade. Ongcwelisayo uNkulunkulu ngendodana yakhe is very important. And athi uNkulunkulu isabatha luphawu laleyo cleansing leyo. Ngoba wamuthi wamukela ke uNkulunkulu wamukela nosuku lakhe lolu alibekile oluphawu. Lolu suku lolu usuku olukhomba ukuthi uyakholela uNkulunkulu wadala izwe lomhlaba ngoba isabatha laqala ngesikhathi uNkulunkulu edala lomhlaba ngesonto lokuqala uNkulunkulu ephumula kade edala umhlaba. Now ngisibuke futhi noEzekiel chapter 20:12 ukuthi uthini na. Uthi ngabanika futhi amasabatha ami abe yisibonakaliso phakathi kwami nabo ukuze bazi ukuthi nginguJehova obangcwelisayo. Again uNkulunkulu ukhuluma into eyodwa bazalwane. Na uverse 20 futhi uma ubohlela ngenzansi uthi ke ningcwelise amasabatha ami abe yisibonakaliso phakathi kwami nani ukuze nazi ukuthi nginguJehova uNkulunkulu wenu. Na izindaba bazalwane. Now leli gama lisibonakaliso igama ngolimi lwesiHebheru lithi oath olumele uphawu noma olubene isibonakaliso. So lamagama ungawasebenzisa interchangeably achaze into eyodwa uphawu isibonakaliso, all of them they mean the same thing bazalwane. So kulama verse awu3 uNkulunkulu clear bazalwane ukuthi isabatha noma amasabatha awuphawu lakhe phakathi kwalabo abakhonza yena uNkulunkulu naye uNkulunkulu. That is why uma ufunda futhi chapter 7 uma ufunda chapter 7 kwesambulo kuthiwa kubalwa isizwe sakaIsrayeli ama tribes awu12 lapha kubalwa uJuda, oRuben kanjalo kuyisambulo kubalwa abantwana bakaIsrayeli lapha bazalwane. Okuchaza ukuthi ibandla elikwi Testament elisha lisafola under ibandla leli la kwi-Old Testament. Only kodwa labo abanjani abathembekile kuNkulunkulu abenza ukulunga phambi kaNkulunkulu. Now siyabona ke lana bazalwane ukuthi uNkulunkulu uclear ukuthi lolu suku lolu bazalwane luyini na luphawu uNkulunkulu. Now ufuna sibheke ukuthi njoba athi uNkulunkulu luphawu liya contain yini lezi zinto ezo3 sikhulume ngazo ukuthi kunegama likaNkulunkulu kune title yakhe and bese kuba khona indawo ayibusayo. Ngabe izimpawu ezintathu ziyatholakala yini kulomyalelo uNkulunkulu awukhipha ku-Exodus chapter 20 uma bekhipha imiyalelo yakhe yeshumi. Ngifuna sibuke ke la ukuthi ke uthini la mangabe ubheka lithi ke lana igama lenkosi uma ubheka la lithi uJehova. Ngoba mabufunda chapter 20 ku-Exodus uverse 11 mhlambe ngiufunde la uthi ngokuba ngezinsuku eziyisithupha uJehova, there is igama likaNkulunkulu bazalwane, wenza, that means uyena oyi-creator, uyo wadala. In other words, i-title yakhe he is the creator, umdali. And then bese zobeka ke yonke indawo ayidala ekuyena eyiyona ayibusayo, which is izulu nani nomhlaba nolwandle nako konke okukho. Uyayizwa indaba bazalwane. So in other words, lemthetho wesabatha ku chapter 20 ukhuluma ngegama likaNkulunkulu which is uJehova ukuthi wenza, he is the creator. He is not the president, he might be a king, uyinkosi, but moreover kasiyona inkosi kuphela, but he is the creator noma umdali. Isihloko sakhe leso. And then wezulu nomhlaba, in other words izulu lonke nomhlaba wonke konke kubhilwa uNkulunkulu ukubusa konke. Njoba sibona lapha yana ukuthi ke yonke le part lena bazalwane ifulfilla impawu. So uNkulunkulu mabethu uphawu lwakhe luyisabatha, and then ngangempela isabatha lifulfilla wonke amalokhuzana impawu lezi zesil noma zophawu. Siyabona ukuthi konke kuyahambisana bazalwane ngokusho kweBhayibheli nangokusho kwaNkulunkulu. Now ngifuna sibheke la bazalwane ukuthi uNkulunkulu njobe nophawu lakhe, why lolu phawu lubekwe ebunzeni lomuntu? Why libekwe obunzeni? nasi isithombe la engisibekile esichaza ngengqondo yomuntu ukuthi ingqondo yomuntu inama sections ahlukene. We have i-frontal lobe lapha, i-parietal lobe, i-occipital lobe, i-cerebellum, we have the temporal lobe kanjalo nakanjalo. Le part lekuthiwa ke i-frontal lobe ile part yengqondo engapha ela kulengxenye yesiphongo njengoba nibona isithombe. I-frontal lobe iyo esiyisebenzisa uma manje sothatha izinqumo. Uma sizokwenza into yokuqala noma yokuqhathanisa lento esibizwa ngo-cause and effect ukuthi uma mabe ngenza kanje umphumela lento engiyenzayo uyilokhu nalokhu. Mengenza kahle nawo kuzokwenzeka, mengenza kambi nawo kuzokwenzeka. Yonke lonto leyo ingqondo isebenza kule part le ye-frontal lobe. Then ezinye indawo ke zengqondo zinomsebenzi ohlukile. Njengokuthi umzimba wakho njoba inhliziyo iphampa nje iphampa igazi ilihambisa kuzo zonke izicubu zomzimba ukuze i-oxygen i-travel yonke umzimba ukwazi ukuthi uphile. Kune part yengqondo esebenzisa ekutheni i-regulate inhliziyo yakho nokuphefumula kwakho futhi ukuthi uma ngabe uphefumula njengoba ungacabanga ukuthi ufune ukuphefumula, njengoba ungacabanga ukuthi inhliziyo yakho ufune iphampe, zonke lento zenzeka automatically. They are involuntary actions enzekayo. Okuchaza ukuthi ingqondo yiyo enika ama signals ukuthi lezi zinto azenzeke emzimbeni wakho. But le part ye frontal lobe idila nezinqumo, yila khona okwazi ukucabanga uhlaziye yonke into oyibonayo leyo part leyo. So uma ngabe umthetho kaNkulunkulu noma uphawu laNkulunkulu lubekwe ebunzini lakho, it means yonke into, zonke izinqumo ozithathayo uzithatha in accordance nomthetho kaNkulunkulu. So ngisho noma kuthiwa ubona ini ekuthathekisayo, ubona imali ukuthi intshontshe, and then uyacabanga ukuthi uNkulunkulu uyayithanda yini lento le. uNkulunkulu ushilo encwadini yakhe, ushilo emthethweni yakhe ukuthi ukutshontsha ku-wrong, whether yini ekukhalisayo noma yini oyibonayo noma ukuthi mudiniwe ukuthi thuka noma ukuthi qamba amanga mhlambe for whatever reason. Lezo zinto lezo ngeke uzenze ngoba before uzenze ngekathi fika usathane nesilingo, then ingqondo yakho la khona uNkulunkulu elobe khona umthetho wakhe, la afake khona uNkulunkulu uphawu lakhe olukhombisa ukuthi wena ungcwelisiwe noma uyangcweliswa uNkulunkulu, ngakho ukwenza okurong uNkulunkulu angakufuni. So in other words bazalwane, la that is why uphawu laNkulunkulu la, ngoba zonke inqumo oyithathayo uthatha inqumo ngokuhambisana nentando kaNkulunkulu. Now ngifuna ke sibuke lana bazalwane eminye imibhalo uNkulunkulu nawo echaza kabanzi ngalento yokuloba umthetho. Uthi ke uHebrew 8 verse amaHebrew 8 verse 10 uthi ngokuba yilesi sivumelwano engiyakusenza nendlu yakaIsrayeli emva kwalezo zinsuku, isho inkosi, ngiyakufaka imithetho yami engqondweni yabo, ngiyilobe ezinhlizweni zabo, ngibe nguNkulunkulu wabo, bona babe ngabantu bami. Again mangabe ufunda uHebrew 10 verse 16 no 17 uphinde into eyodwa but ngendlela ehluke kancane. Uthi ke yilesi sivumelwano engiyakusenza nabo emva kwalezo zinsuku, isho inkosi, ngiyakufaka imithetho yami ezinhlizweni zabo, ngiyilobe engqondweni yabo, nezono zabo nobubi babo angisoze ngakukhumbula futhi. Nayo indaba bazalwane, uNkulunkulu ukukhuluma lento engisho ukuthi njengoba uNkulunkulu ezokwenza isivumelwano enza isivumelwano esisha, lesidala lesi testament elidala sadlula kwaba khona esisha, lesi esisha sirectifywe ngegazi lendodana kaNkulunkulu, isivumelwano esisha. Uthi kuleso sivumelwano esisha uNkulunkulu umthi uqobo lwakhe uzoloba imithetho yakhe engqondweni, ayifake enhlizweni yethu ukuze singaphinde sisona nezono zethu uNkulunkulu aphinde angabe sazikhumbula futhi again ngendlela achaza ngayo la. So in other words, isivumelwano esisha lezi uNkulunkulu ngabe ke uyiloba kanjani na lemithetho noma lentando yakhe engqondweni zakho zethu. uNkulunkulu uyenza lento ngomoya ongcwele bazalwane. Umoya ongcwele yiwo ofaka isimilo sikaNkulunkulu ezimpilweni zethu, engqondweni zethu. Umoya ongcwele uwo uNkulunkulu awusebenzisayo ukuloba imithetho yakhe ezingqondweni zethu. That is why even nomthetho eyishumi uma mabufunda lapha kuthiwa imithetho eyishumi yabhalwa ngomunwe kaNkulunkulu. Umunwe kaNkulunkulu bazalwane is the Holy Spirit, umoya ongcwele lo mabufunda uJesu, mabufunda incwadi yaMateyu uJesu nencwadi kaLuke ukuthi uJesu mangabe ethi ukhipha amadimoni ngomunwe kaNkuluNkulu aphinde kwenye indawo futhi athi ukhipha amadimoni ngomoya kaNkuluNkulu ngomoya ongcwele. So in other words umoya ongcwele nomunwe kaNkuluNkulu they are into eyodwa leyo bazalwane. It's a symbol enike umoya ongcwele leyo isimbolo ukuthi umunwe kaNkuluNkulu. So uNkulunkulu uloba umthetho wakhe ezingqondweni zethu awufake ngomunwe wakhe njoba enza ematsheni lawa abhala imiyalelo eyishumi ngomoya wakho ongcwele manje. So abaningi bane understanding ukuthi umoya ongcwele uwona uphawu lwabantwana baNkulunkulu. But iBhayibheli lisifundisa lokho bazalwane ngoba sesifundile amavesi la. But siyathola futhi ukuthi uma mangabe sithola ukuthi uma ufunda I think incwadi yabase Efesu ukuthi umoya ongcwele iwona that seals abantwana baNkulunkulu noma ufaka uphawu laNkulunkulu. But yiluphi lolu phawu elifaka umoya ongcwele? Sesitholile bazalwane uthi ukuthi uNkulunkulu uloba imithetho yakhe ezingqondweni zethu bazalwane. This is what God says bazalwane. uNkulunkulu usho njalo. Now lokho bazalwane we can say noma ngayiphi indlela bazalwane, but iBhayibheli li consistent la, not just lama parts engofundile namanye ayachaza a little bit better le ndawo le akunika evidence eningi so that we know ukuthi isabatha libaleka ngakanani bazalwane kuNkulunkulu ngoba yile identify ukuthi wena ukhonza bani. Ukhonza lo wadala izulu nomhlaba noma ukhonza omunye ngoba babili abantu abazibiza uNkulunkulu, but omunye uNkulunkulu wangempela weqiniso, omunye uNkulunkulu wamanga, lo uSathane. And bobabili banophawu lwabo abalisebenzisayo. But kuba kuwena ukuthi iluphi olikhethayo. Now, ngifuna sibheke manje ukuthi ke uphawu lwesilo iliphi ngokusho kwabo. Ngoba sesilitholile uNkulunkulu uthi liphi usuku laNkulunkulu ongcwele. Lolo nempawu ezo3 olikhomba ukuthi ubani oyilogiver noma ubani umniki womthetho. Ngoba imithetho njengoba siyibona nje eyishumi lapha, ungabe nabanye uNkulunkulu, ungazenza ithombe ebaziweyo, ungalithathi ngeze igama laNkulunkulu, bese kusiweqe lo wes4 lo wesabatha, sekulo wes5 lothi ehloniphe uyihlo nonyoka izinsuku zakhe ezande ezweni, ungabulali, ungaphingi, ungebi, ungafakaza amanga, ungayifisi impahla yamakhelwane wakho. Imiyalelo eyishumi leyo bazalwane. Uma ususa lo myalelo wes4 lo uphawu likaNkulunkulu, kungafika noma umuphi uNkulunkulu ozosho leyo umthetho leyo. Kungafika ngisho nalo Hare Krishna wamandiya, kufike noAllah wamaSulumane athi ungabi nabanye uNkulunkulu, athi ungazenza ithombe ebaziweyo, asho akushoyo. But uthola ngokuthola uphawu phakathi kumthetho ukuze wazi ukuthi lo nika lo mthetho ungubani. And in this case bazalwane uNkulunkulu kuwona umthetho, kumthetho wesine uyasichaza ukuthi uJehova owadala izulu nomhlaba. So that uma besamukela uJesu njengenkosi nomsindisi bazalwane, and then isamukela umoya ongcwele, umoya ongcwele ufaka i-character kaJesu noma isimilo saJesu kuthina bazalwane, so that sizokwazi ukwenza intando kaNkulunkulu manje ngokupheleleyo. Sisizwe umoya ongcwele ku sanctification kancane kancane, kube khona esikuyekayo okurong uNkulunkulu angahambisani nakho. If made wawuphuza utshwala, wenza yonke izinto ezirong, uthuku namanga, zonke lento uma usuKristu ususendesiwe bazalwane, umoya ongcwele uyakusiza ukuthi zonke lento uhlukane nazo. And by ugcina usuku laNkulunkulu ongcwele uya acknowledge ukuthi uNkulunkulu huyo umkhonzayo, lo wadala izulu nomhlaba, lo wanikela ngendodana yakhe ezelwe yodwa ukuba ilona lo kholwa yiyo angabhubhi kodwa abe nokuphila okunaphakade. That is what the Bible teaches bazalwane, kuyiTestament elidala neTestament elisha. uNkulunkulu clear. But now kuPaul lesilo ke bazalwane sifuna sizwe ukuthi isilo ke sithini sona ngophawu lwaso. uNkulunkulu useyikhulumele bazalwane, isilo nasa sikhulumele embhalweni yaso. Thina mina ngizothatha imbhalo yabo ngiyibeke, and then bazalwane ngiyazitholela nini. Uthi laphana ke bazalwane uLucius Ferrus, Prompta Biblioptica volume 8, u8 volumes njalo uvolume 2, uarticle Papa, ithi ke the Pope can modify divine law since his power is not of man but of God, and he acts in the place of God upon earth with the fullest power of binding and loosing his sheep. Nezo indaba bazalwane, uthi uPope la bazalwane noma ibandla lelamakatholika embhalweni yalo ithi uPope lo wabo iBishop leli kuthiwa liyakwazi ukumodify divine law. iDivine law bazalwane umthetho ovela kuNkulunkulu. The word divine likhuluma ngoNkulunkulu. Lithi uPope uyakwazi ukushintsha imithetho kaNkulunkulu. In other words, uNkulunkulu njoba enomthetho wakhe, uPope mefika yena ngokusho kwabo uyakwazi ukushintsha aguqule imithetho kabani kaNkulunkulu. In other words, uNkulunkulu mangabe beka umthetho wakhe wasokwafaka uphawu lakhe within umthetho. uPope uthi mina ngingakwazi uyishintsha ngifake futhi nami olwami uphawu because sekuyimina manje ose umbhalo omusha womthetho sekufanele ngifake olwami uphawu la phakathi kulomthetho. Nayo izindaba bazalwane, I hope niyakwazi uyilandela mengisho kanje ngoba uNkulunkulu ubhalile imithetho wafaka uphawu lakhe ukuze kwazeke ukuthi uNkulunkulu odala izulu nomhlaba and no one can modify. Awukwazi umodify lo mthetho unless uwena umdali. But since uPope la ezibiza ngokuthi uNkulunkulu in the previous lectures sibhekile, then uzinika igunya lokuthi angakwazi naye ukushintsha imithetho ebhalwe uNkulunkulu. Nayo izindaba bazalwane, uDaniel chapter 7 verse 25 uyachaza lento ukuthi lolu phondo oluncane lifuna ukushintsha imithetho, lifuna ukuguqula imithetho nezikhathi zikaNkulunkulu. So lesi prophecy iyalifulfileka ngokusho kwabo ngoba ibona abashoyo bazalwane ukuthi uPope ukanje. Then Father James Brady is published laphana kulokhuzana kwi-news kwi-NJ News laphana ngoMarch 18 1903 uthi ke Sunday is an institution of the Catholic Church and those who observe that day observe a command of the Catholic Church. It is well to remind the Presbyterians, the Methodists and all other Christians that the Bible does not support them anywhere in the observance of Sunday. Bazalwane, yayizwa ukuthi utheni uFather James la. Uthi uFather James la bazalwane umkatholika. Uthi usuku lwesonto luyi-institution yebandla lamakatholika. Lithi labo bagcina isonto abakhonza uNkulunkulu ngesonto balandela umyalelo wani na webandla lamakatholika. Kusho bona bazalwane akusho mina. So ngaphezulu sitholile ukuthi kuthiwa uPope uyakwazi ukumodify ama-divine laws. Nangempela icommand uNkulunkulu uyikhiphile ukuthi usuku lwakhe olungcwele lokuphumula lokumkhonza ngokukhethekile. Yes, uNkulunkulu simkhonza zonke izinsuku. Nathi siyamkhonza zonke izinsuku uNkulunkulu ekseni nomndeni siyavuka simkhonza uNkulunkulu, simkhonze during the day mangabe ngithola isikhathi sokuthi ngenze umkhuleko, ngikhulume noNkulunkulu o ngenze iBible study nantambama sihlangane nomndeni. We worship uNkulunkulu zonke izinsuku, but iSabatha is a special day of worship. La khona ushiya konke kwakho but ufocus kuloku ongcwele kwaNkulunkulu. Awupheke awusebenza wenze lutho but ufocus ekutheni ube nomndeni wakho nebandla nikhonza uNkulunkulu. But lana siyamthola ukuthi uFather James la uthi ke ibandla lamakatholika yile lafika nesonto. Unezinto abazisho ngokwenza abakholwa ukuthi ayigwinye lento noma yamkele lento yesonto, but iBhayibheli alikhulumi ngayo and uqinisile mabethi ethi lento le ayina support eBhayibhelini. Uqinisile bazalwane ekhuluma kanje because ukhuluma nawo wonke amabandla ngoba umention ama-Presbyterians lapha nama-Methodists lawo sithi amaweseli ukuthi nabo bonke abanye amaKristu ukuthi abana scriptural basis yokukhonza uNkulunkulu ngesonto. Yinto yamaRoma le bazalwane, akusiyo eBhayibheli bazalwane. Now ngifuna sizweke la ukuthi bathini ngesonto bazalwane bese bekhuluma njengoba sebeqalile. Kwi-questions and answers la bazalwane ekhona ku-Doctrinal Catechism lana mangabe ekhuluma ithi ke kunombuzo obuzwayo, then there's a question ephendulwayo esiphendulwa amakatholika. Athi ke, have you any other way of proving that the church has power to institute festivals of precept? Then impendulo yabo ithi, had she not such power, she could not have done that in which all modern religionists agree with her. She could not have substituted the observance of Sunday, the first day of the week, for the observance of Saturday, the seventh day, a change for which there is no scriptural authority. Nayo indaba bazalwane, umbuzo ubuzile ukuthi sinayo indlela yokuprove ukuthi ibandla lelamakatholika linawo amandla yini ukuthi lenza ama-festivals yini na? And uyaphendula la, liyaphendula lithi yebo linawo amandla. Ngoba if benganjalo ngabe usuku lwesonto alizange lisuswe kumgqibelo liswe esontweni lokukhonza uNkulunkulu. That's what happened bazalwane. That's what they are admitting. Baya-admit into abayenzi. It's not just that ulolu suku lokukhonza kuphela, but even nale phasika leli abazalwane abaligcinayo insuku zonke. I mean iminyaka zonke ukuthi iphasika leli ibandla lamaRoma elishoyo ukuthi iphasika lizoba nini. Mabe futhi ungakukholwa lokho bazalwane, you can Google it and you'll know ukuthi ke ba-aligna ziphi izinto uma mabe there is why ungekulithole iphasika lingesikhathi esodwa bazalwane ngonyaka. Ngoba iphasika leBhayibheli lalenzeka ngosuku olulodwa every year. Kwakwenzeka libe ngolesithathu, libe ngolesine, libe ngolesihlanu, libe ngomgqibelo, libe iphasika lalishintsha bazalwane. iPassover yaseBhayibhelini yayingekho ngeinsuku ezifanayo but yayingedate eyodwa. But you find ukuthi leli phasika lanamhlanje bazalwane linama dates amaningi. Ulithola liku April, ulithola liku March, April, lapho nalapho. That's what you find. But bazalwane yilo leli bandla leli. So they have authority. Basho njalo bathi wonke amabandla landela bona. Njengoba shilo sathi lo wesifazane unani unamadodakazi lo wesifazane ohleli phezulu kwesilo njengoba desichazile kwi studies previous. Then kulokhuzana uThomas B Noonan & Co ku 1863 page 213 uthi ke it was the Catholic Church which by the authority of Jesus has transferred this rest to the Sunday in remembrance of the resurrection of our Lord. Thus the observance of the Sunday by Protestant is an homage they pay in spite of themselves to the authority of the church. Nayizo indaba bazalwane. But lana Roman Catholic Church ibandla lamaRoma lanikwa uJesu iauthority yokususa usuku lokukhonza away from isabatha liswe ku Sunday. Nayizo indaba bazalwane. In honor of the resurrection, asinayo into bazalwane eBhayibhelini ethi we have to honor i-resurrection kaJesu. Yes, singayi-honorisha i-resurrection kaJesu bazalwane. Alikho icala lapho. But ukususa ukuphumula noma ukususa usuku leli uNkulunkulu akhulume ngalo athi luwuphawu phakathi kwakhe nabantwana bakhe, and then bese uzoplace lelo suku leyo rest ngolunye usuku bazalwane, there is blasphemy. Ukuthuka uNkulunkulu nomhlambalaza lo ngenye indlela. Ukuzibeka ukuthi uNkulunkulu wena ube umuntu, and we cannot do that bazalwane. But leli bandla lisho lona bazalwane, lama references imbhalo yabo esho kanje, and they are proud bazalwane. Bayaziqhenya ngalento abayenzile and basibona be right emehlweni abo ukuthi balwisana noNkulunkulu ngalendlela le. And yabona ukuthi kunomoya baphushayo engawona umoya kaNkulunkulu. Now Cardinal Gibbons la bazalwane ku letter in the Catholic Record of 1 September 1923 uthi Sunday is our mark of authority. Nezo bazalwane indaba. Ithi the church is above the Bible, and this transferring of Sabbath observance to Sunday is proof of that fact. Nezo bathini bazalwane, bathi usuku lwesonto luwuphawu lwegunya labo. Kuthi ukuthi ibandla linamandla ngaphezulu kweBhayibheli lokuthi lishintshe usuku lwesabatha laNkulunkulu lulise ku Sunday. Yiba basho bazalwane, akumine ngishoyo. This is what the Roman Catholic Church says. Ibandla lamaRoma lisho njalo bazalwane. Now ngifuna sibukeni ke manje ukuthi nazi impawu zimbili, uphawu laNkulunkulu ngala, uphawu lesilo ngala, isabatha ngala, isonto ngala. Now before ngiqhubeke ngifuna ukuthi ngicacise la ukuthi iBhayibheli lithi uNkulunkulu wazithalalisa ikhathi zongazi, incwadi yezenzo leyo isho njalo. Ubukhonza uma uhlangane nale video noma uhlangane nale study njoba ngikhuluma nje, ukhonza uNkulunkulu ngosuku lwesonto but ubungazi. Awunalo icala uNkulunkulu ngoba uNkulunkulu uyasithalalisa ikhathi zani zongazi, ubungazi but usuyazi. So uNkulunkulu awazi ukubeka icala ngoba uNkulunkulu othanda futhi uNkulunkulu onjani, o-just, lisho njalo iBhayibheli. uNkulunkulu onobulungiswa, is a God of justice. And he understands ukuthi uSathane uzifihlile lezi zinto lezi, and isikhathi manje njengoba sesiyesikhathini sokugcina uNkulunkulu uyazimbula lezi zinto ngoba efuna abantwana bakhe bangabe basaphila enkohlisweni but bayeqinisweni. Bathi mebelizwe izwi laNkulunkulu likhuluma balilandele, ngoba uma usiqhubeka wenza bazalwane into uNkulunkulu angayishongo, that means you disregard intando kaNkulunkulu, then uhambisana nesilo bazalwane, and no Paulus futhi uyavumelana nalo. So into ebuhlungu ke engafisa bazalwane ukuthi niyenze ngoba usuyazi manje kumele wenze isinqumo esiright uNkulunkulu ahambisana naso la khona uNkulunkulu ezokubusisa khona. Now ngabe ke lolu suku luzofakwa kanjani kubantu njengoba likhulunywa ngebunzi ngala uNkulunkulu usho yena wathi uzobhala ngomoya wakho ongcwele uPaula uNkulunkulu so that wena ube umntwana kaNkulunkulu ube identified ngoPaula kaNkulunkulu ekuphilweni kwakho. Then lana luzofakwa kanjani na lolu phawu lesilo? Lizofakwa ngokushawa kwemithetho bazalwane because uNkulunkulu ushayile umthetho wakhe entabeni yaseSinayi kubantwana baka-Israyeli abayibandla njengoba nathi mekufundisa Isambulo 7 abantwana baNkulunkulu abangcwele nabo babizwa ngala mabandla lawo noma ngalesizwe lesi sikaNkulunkulu. uSathane yena noma uPope noma iRoman Catholicism izoyifaka kanjani uphawu emabunzini abantu noma esandleni? Uzoyifaka ngani? Ngemithetho ezoshawa. uNkulunkulu ushayile umthetho nabo bazoshaya wabo. Noma bewushayile manje kulokhuzana kuyibandla lakhona but awuthinta umhlaba wonke. But as soon as uzwa lo mthetho ushawa yiziphathi mandla yonke indawo emhlabeni wonke, then you will know bazalwane ukuthi this is now the time whereby lolu phawu luzofakwa emabunzini noma esandleni somuntu ngoba kukhona abazalwamukela lolu phawu. That is why lila ebunzini noma esandleni khona abazolwamukela because bekholela ukuthi into eright, belandela leli bandla leli nayo yonke into abayishoyo nalesilo sesibili esobe sisebenzisana nalesilo sokuqala. But abanye bazalwane abayobe bazi bazolwamukela la esandleni benze into kodwa engahambisani nengqondo yabo ngoba bebalekela indlala bazalwane ngoba lento izobe ingene ithinta nomnotho njengoba ngabe uSambulo 13 uchaza ukuthi ngeke ukwazi ukuthenga koze ukudayisa ngaphandle mangabe unophawu. So ufuna ukulivume lolu phawu that time umthetho ushawa uvume ngengqondo yakho noma uvume ngokwenza ukuthi uyavumelana nalento, either you are convinced mentally ngayo noma you are convinced in terms of doing it but uyazi ukuthi wrong because usuyazi. I hope abazalwane abalalele manje if ulalele njengoba usuwazi and ushawa lo mthetho lo bazalwane uwamkele usulazi iqiniso njengoba usutsheliwe but ngenxa yokuthi uthiwa wena ngeke ukwazi ukuthenga ukwazi ukudayisa awusakwazi ukuthengela ukudla ukuthi udle nezingane zakho, then uzolamukela isandla sakho sizokwenza lokho ekuthiwa kwenze but ingqondo yakho iyobe ingekho lapho. So that is the difference bazalwane. But uNkulunkulu abeza uNkulunkulu akubona laba abenzayo kuphela but bengekho convinced mentally bazalwane. Abeza uNkulunkulu ilabo abanophawu engqondweni ngoba umoya ongcwele is actively involved ekushaping ingqondo yabo nemicabango yabo. And uNkulunkulu uaccepta lokho bazalwane inhliziyo nengqondo efuna yena not ngenye indlela bazalwane. But isila sinendaba, uSathane anendaba. As long as wenza into ayifunayo whether uyenza ungathandi noma uyathanda akanendaba as long as uyenza intando yakhe because uyazi ukuthi once wayenza usudisqualifyele ube umntwana kaNkulunkulu. Into ebuhlungu ileyo bazalwane. So uPaul lesilo uzongena ngezemnotho bazalwane. Awuthenga udayisi amanye amazwi kuzothinteka amabhange namabhizinisi la ezomnotho. Then kuthiwa ke ezomthetho wezwe bazalwane. In other words izwe nezwe lizoshaya imithetho lilandela lesilo lesi sesibili esi-actor noma esidlala indima sidlalela isilo lesokuqala esikhulume ngaso manje which is iBabylon leli. Lesilo sesibili sazongena kusona ukuthi siyubani. And then bese ngena element yezenkolo bazalwane ngoba kuthiwa kufuneka sikhonze kulesilo lesi sokuqala senziwa ilesilo sesibili ukuthi lesilo sesibili senze image noma umfanekiso wesilo sokuqala and then sithi asisikhonze. And ukukhonza bazalwane ukwenza intando yaleyo power leyo. uNkulunkulu ushilo ukuthi intando yakhe asenze kanjani nesilo sosho eyayi intando and then bese kuba kuwena ukuthi yipi intando ohambisana nayo. Leyo ntando ohambisana nayo ukukhonza lokho bazalwane. Ukukhonza lokho and kuba kuwena ukuthi isiphi isinqumo. So zintathu ke izinto noma indlela ezobe ifakwa ngayo lolu phawu lesilo. Ezomnotho ezobe setshenzisiwe nomthetho ozobushayiwe and then bese kuba ke i-element ye-religion ephakathi ezobe isenza ke isbinder kulento le. Now ngifuna singene bazalwane ke manje kulesilo sesibili, because lesilo sesibili sibalekile bazalwane sisi-identify ngoba isona esisebenza kakhulu kule part yesibili. Ngoba lesilo sokuqala sasebenza kakhulu ngalo 42 months lo ade sikhuluma ngawo kusiqala kunyaka ka 538 AD kuya ku 1798 inkathi sithola ke ingozi. But le part le yokuhila kwengozi kunesilo sesibili esisebenzayo on behalf of isilo sokuqala. While lesilo sesibili sokuqala sithola ingozi, lesi sibili sisebenza on behalf of lesilo sokuqala. Sifuna sisi-identify lesilo ukuthi singuba. Now Sambulo 13 verse 11 uthi ke ngase ngibone esinye isilo siphuma emhlabeni sinezimpondo ezimbili ezifana nezewundlu kepha sikhuluma njengodrago. Na izindaba zabani sitholile ukuthi isilo siwumbuso. So lana kukhulunywa ngombuso lana obonakala unempondo ezimbili, ukhulumiso kwadrago but unempondo engazothi uyiwundlu but sivela emhlabathini la. Ekubeni lesilo sokuqala sivela emanzini bazalwane. Sathola ukuthi amanzi ayini and then umhlaba sathola ukuthi indawo sparsely populated, in other words ayinawo abantu abaningi. Kanti le amanzi njoba sithola kuSambulo chapter 17 ukuthi lo wesifazana ohleli kumanzi amaningi lo hleli wephezulu kwesilo kuthiwa she sits on many waters kumanzi amaningi, and we know ukuthi amanzi amele izixuku zabantu yilimu nani abantu abaningi abasuke belapha kuleyo ndawo njengase Europe nje njoba lesilo leso sokuqala savuke endaweni yase Europe. eEurope kunelimi eziningi kunabantu abaningi kunexuku kokunabantu abaningi ababekhona, but lesilo sesibili sivela endaweni engenabo abantu abaningi, a sparsely populated area. Now ngifuna sicheke ke labazalwane ukuthi lesilo lesi izimpawu lezi zo7 la ezibekiwe ngaso ukuthi ke from verse 11 to verse 17 kuSambulo 13 ukuthi sivela lapho esokuqala sithola ingozi khona. Sivela emhlabeni lesilo lesi ekubeni lesokuqala sivela olwandle. Sinjengewundlu noma si-appearisha ngathi siyiwundlu, but kodwa sikhuluma ini na? Sikhulumisa kwani? Kwadrago. Sinezimpondo ezimbili and futhi sihamba phambili ekusebenzeni kwemimoya. Ngoba senza ini na? Umlilo ukuthi wehle ezulwini wehle emhlabeni. Ngamanye amazwi imangaliso lezi lesilo senzayo. Siphoqa abantu kuba bakhonze isilo sokuqala ngoPaul lesilo noma ngumfanekiso wesilo. So this is what is being said bazalwane la ngelokhuzana ngalesilo sesibili. So sizobona kama signs bazalwane lana ukuthi imaphi ngizosisho lesilo ukuthi singubani, and then sobuka lama signs ukuthi sibheke in detail ukuthi ngempela align nalesi izwe lesi noma lombuso lo. Bazalwane lesilo esikhuluma ngaso la izwe laseMelika bazalwane, the United States of America. Isona silo sesibili. Now ngifuna ukuchaza kanje le part le and then ngingene in detail uma ngi-explain nama quotations athize engizowasebenzisa la. So lelizwe ke bazalwane iAmerica, uma ngabe ubuka umlando wokusungulwa kwalo, izwe lasungulwa abazalwane ababebalekile bevela ezweni bevele Europe bazalwane. Bebalekile persecution from the Church of England nebandla lamaCatholic, babebalekela ukushushiswa, babalekela kulelizwe laseAmerica bayoqala impilo entsha. But ukufika kwabo la abafika ngabodwa. Ibandla lamaCatholika labalandela laze lafika kulelizwe bazalwane. So that time beseklisha kwakhiwa ama states la njoba kukhona ama states ahlukene o Maryland o Ohio o South Dakota, North Dakota kanjalo nama southern states lapha ngenzansi wonke lama states lawo they were there. Beforma ama colonies beya ngokwanda bekhula. And then eventually ama Katholika lawa kulenhlangano le ngaphansi kwenhlangano ekuthiwa ama Jesuits, mhlawumbe ngizochaza ngawo in shortly njengoba sizoqhubeka ukuthi they now planned ukuhlanganisa wonke lama states ukuthi abe yizwe elilodwa. Njengoba usubona ukuthi kuthiwa ke i-United States of America bazalwane, i-United States ama states ade ehlukene but ase-United kwaba yizwe elilodwa. Bekwamazwana nje amancane lapha kuleya ndawo ku-North America but ahlanganiswa kwaba yizwe elilodwa bazalwane. And mugabe usufunda umlando, as we will see partly lana kwincwadi ekuthiwa i-Rulers of Evil ebhalwe uThapasose, a historian ebuka ipast ye-America nokuthi yaqala kanjani ukuthi ama-Jesuits nama-Freemasons they were involved ekutheni lelizwe ligcine seliyilento eliyiyona namhlanje, but abazali abafika be-innocent beyibalekele bezoqala impilo entsha kanti abahambi bodwa eventually kuzofika nalama-Jesuits ayethunywe ibandla lama-Roma ukuthi azodunga le ndawo le, although befika la bethi bebalekela bona, but ku-develop ama-systems azogcine esebenzisana ne-Rome bazalwane. That is why i-United States of America right now bazalwane yingane ye-Rome leya, noma is the right hand man or the right hand agent yebandla lamakatholika bazalwane. But sizobheka la i-evidence ye-historian mangabe echaza la uPeter Sosi mangabe uThapha Sosi mangabe echaza la. Now i-America njengoba uyibona as a United States of America yadeclare independence yayo ngoJuly 4, 1776, and siyazi ukuthi ngo-1798 ila khona isilo sathola ini na ingozi ngoGeneral de Berthier noma ngoNapoleon Bonaparte ethume uBerthier. So in other words, right about the same time while lesile sinye sizothola ingozi, lesinye sivela kancane bazalwane, it is climbing up, sivela emhlabathini, a place that is sparsely populated lapha in North America, while lesi sithola ingozi. As you can see lana i-quotation from i-Wikipedia ichaza ukuthi ke i-America kwenzekani declare independence and then becoming a sovereign nation of its own, because yayingaphansi kweNgilandi nayo as well for a short period nyakana nje ethizeni. Now uSambulo 17 verse 15 uthi ke yayisithi kimi amanzi wabonayo lapho sihlezi khona isifebe angabantu, izixuku, nezizwe, nezilimi. Now sivele emhlabeni lesilo, but lesilo lesi sokuqala sivele emanzini njengoba iverse ichaza la. Lapha nje ubona isithombe lana on the left hand side uyabona ukuthi kunabantu ekuthiwa ama-native Indians, abantu abaficwa kulelizwe leli kwi-North America ababeficwa yilaba babona kulesithombe saka right ekuthiwa ama-pilgrims ababebaleka ama-1600s bebaleka beze America bezoqala impilo entsha. Bafica ama-native Indians they were just few in number bazalwane, babe few ngalendlela le yokuthi umhlaba womkhulu kunabo. So in other words, lelizwe lase-America livela endaweni sparsely populated ekubeni lesilo sokuqala sivela endaweni enabantu abaningi enezixuku zabantu abahlukene. This is history bazalwane ehambisana nale part le eshuwayo, and kuthiwa ke sinjengewundlu. Now iwundlu liyini nabazalwane? Iwundlu ingane yani yemvu. So in other words, njengoba kuthiwa iwundlu, it means i-nation esayintsha le, it's a young nation bazalwane. Njengoba ubona ukuthi i-America njengoba iyaqalwa ngale ngama-1700s ineminyaka just over 246 kanjalo lapho weminyaka. So akuyona i-nation endala njengoba usukubona ama-nations anjengo-Germany, France nobani, ama-nations akade abakhona, they've got hundreds and hundreds of years in existence. But lo mbuso lo bazalwane, it's a fairly young nation njengoba ke uchaza ukuthi ke ngo-1776 that is when it began to be sovereign ukuthi ilawule ngendlela ke ezilawula ngayo. And kuthiwa ke lana ke inempondo ezimbili. Now siyathola lana ukuthi ke kuSambulo 13 verse 11 ngase ngibona esinye isilo siphuma emhlabeni sinezimpondo ezimbili. Daniel 7 verse 24 izimpondo eziyishumi ke kulo mbuso kuya kuvela amakhosi ayishumi. Luka 20 verse 25 wayesethi kubo ngakho ke nikani uKesari wakesari noNkulunkulu okwaNkulunkulu. In other words, impondo zichaze amakhosi noma zichaze ukubusa within lesilo lesi. Njengoba sibona isilo lesi chapter 7 kuDaniel sineimpondo eziyishumi, kanjalo amakhosi lawa anjani ayishumi avela kulombuso lo. Njengoba umbuso wamaRoma kwavela amakhosi lawa ayishumi kwasiphula lawa 3 olokhuzana ama-vendors Ostrogoths kanjalo njengoba sichazile leyo history leyo ukuthi nalana kulombuso we-America kunama elements awu2 ukubusa la. And uthi uma ufunda uLuka it gives us a little idea bazalwane ukuthi lezi impondo njengoba zimbili, it means lembuso lo ubuso ama principles awu2, irepublicanism bazalwane ne religion, but ku separate bazalwane. Lo kwa Caesar kuya Caesar, lo waNkulunkulu kuya kuNkulunkulu. In other words, ireligion ingala and then bese kuba yini na ukubuswa kwezwe kungala. Azihlangani lezi zinto zombili. They are not the same bazalwane. But siyathola ukuthi eventually lelizwe leli ngokusho kwesiprofetho liyogcina lihlanganisa lezi zinto zombili, bezihlukene but zogcina sezihlangene. Kuyizwe but seliphoqa abantu ukuthi abakhonze kanjani, bekhonze ngayiphi indlela nayo yonke lonto leyo njengoba ke sisazothola ukuthi ke izokwenzeka kanjani. As we see lapha kumthetho waseAmerica kulokhuzana kuma articles lawa abekiwe amabili ukuthi kuthiwa lana, the United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a republican form of government. That's the one horn bazalwane, ukuthi uhulumeni uzobeka ngokuvotwa nge-representative type of government, ukuthi lo president to representa the voters abazomfaka in power kanjalo kanjalo. Then the next one ithi ke no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States or the United States. So in other words bazalwane, ireligion ayimix nokubuswa kwezwe. Ireligion inemithetho yawo eyenzayo ngokugovernisha izinto zokukholwa, then ukubuswa kwezwe kuneyayo imithetho. Zombili lezi zinto lezi azinjani, asihlangani bazalwane. Those are the two horns. Yona impondo embili zokubuswa kwalelizwe laseAmerica bazalwane. Njengoba uNkulunkulu enza futhi uma bhala imiyalelo eshumi, njengoba uDeuteronomy 9:10 uchaza ukuthi uNkulunkulu waloba imiyalelo yakhe ezibhebheni ezimbili zamatshe. Nayo indaba bazalwane, lemthetho eyokuqala kuya kwesi4 ukhuluma nobudlelwano bombani bomuntu nobani noNkulunkulu. Then leminye u6 umyalelo wesi5 kuya umyalelo wesi10 udila nobudlelwano bomuntu nobani nomuntu. So there must be a clear separation bazalwane. Even from the 10 commandments uNkulunkulu identifies ukuthi there are obligations umuntu anawo kuNkulunkulu kuqala and then bese kuba umakhelwane wakhe. Nayo indaba bazalwane. So this form of njengoba likhuluma njengewundlu, because uJesu bazalwane uye futhi wasinika imithetho, ngoba uma ufunda uJohn 1:1 kuya kuverse 3 liyamchaza uJesu ukuthi uJesu naye he is part of the Father bazalwane, he is God himself as well naye, ukuthi as ulokhuzana uMoses enika imithetho uJesu was there as well as the word of God bazalwane, as ulizwi giving the commandments kaNkulunkulu kubantwana bakaIsrael. So Jesus was there. So if mangabe uJesu was owayekhona naye, he was part of the Godhead, noma uNkulunkulu ekutheni anika abantwana bakhe ibhebhe embili zamatshe. He was giving them the idea bazalwane ukuthi yena njenge lawgiver umuntu une obligation kuNkulunkulu kuqala and to his fellow men. So it's a mistake uma ngabe umbusazwe lokufuna udile nepart le yesibili yemthetho kaNkulunkulu bese ufuna ukuzodila ugamanxa uzongene na kumithetho kaNkulunkulu uzukutshela ukuthi ufuna ukhonze kanjani. That is bazalwane wrong and ayihambisani nentando kaNkulunkulu, and we need to understand that part. Ngoba abaningi bayajabula mangabe bezwa ukuthi na ukuhlongozwa imithetho yokuthi abantu ufune bakhonze kanjani. Bazalwane lonto leyo ayihambisani nentando kaNkulunkulu. uNkulunkulu akazi athi uzobeka umthetho wakhe la noma umbuso wakhe la emhlabeni. Umbuso kaNkulunkulu usekhaya ezulwini. Umbuso bazalwane wabangcwele usezulwini hayi emhlabeni. uJesu ngenkathi ekuPilato uyachaza ukuthi umbuso wamakusiyo wala emhlabeni. uJesu uqobala kuyakhuluma bazalwane. Uthi mabe kunganjalo ikhonzi zami ngabe zifikile zazongihlenga esandleni senu. uJesu clear ukuthi umbuso wakhe awukho la emhlabeni. Asikwazi kwakho umbuso kaJesu la emhlabeni ngokushintsha imithetho sithi ufune kube imithetho yokukholwa ukuze sakhe umbuso kaNkulunkulu la emhlabeni bazalwane. Leyo nto leyi wrong, siphikisa uJesu uqobo lwakhe, and we cannot do that bazalwane. Njobe ezozama ukushaya leyo mthetho leyo, you will see bazalwane ukuthi baphikisana nentando kaNkulunkulu ngenye indlela. Na ngifuna singeneke la ekutheni lelizwe leli iAmerica ukufoma kwalo kwenzeka kanjani, what was involved bazalwane, ukuthi as things were happening yini eyinhloso kuyo yonke lento le. Page 175 kwincwadi ekuthiwa iRulers of Evil ebhalwe uThapasose. Uthi laphana, the voyage of the ark and the dove was spiritually directed by a Jesuit priest named Andrew White, educated at both St. Omar's and Douai, a professor for 20 years in Portugal, Spain, and Flanders. Andrew White is remembered by the church as the apostle to Maryland. Ubani lokhulunywa ngaye labazalwane uAndrew White. uAndrew White was part of a voyage eyayisuka ke nendawo bazalwane yayisuka eEurope ihamba iyeAmerica. Now, uAndrew White ke bazalwane was a Jesuit priest. Umpriest oyiJesuit. Jesuit bazalwane inhlangano yakuleli bandla bazalwane kunomlando omude ngayo, ngathi ungafunda usearch ngayo. Ama-Jesuit akhiwa ileli bandla leli ukuze abuyise wonke lamabandla aphuma kwibandla lamakatholika ukuthi abuyele back kulukhuzane. So baplanta abantu ke emabandleni wonke, even nakwibandla lami bazalwane engikulona. I'm sorry to even admit leyo part leyo ukuthi lama Jesuits angene ngisho nakwelami ibandla, because but they infiltrate bangena and they want to change bazalwane izinto ngaphakathi, beshintsha izinto so that yonke into eyenziwa ngaphakathi ialign nezinto zase Rome noma nezinto zamakatholika. And it is happening even in my church. But bazalwane, we are called to follow uNkulunkulu ngokweqiniso. That is why kuyingozi ukulandela uthi ibandla lithini bazalwane. uNkulunkulu nezwi lakhe bazalwane nokukhuluma kwakhe ngomthetho wakhe nabaprofeti ekufanele kulandele. Not bazalwane ukuthi umfundisi uthini, umpriest uthini, noma umshumayeli othize uthini bazalwane. Even nami bazalwane lo engikushoyo ngikusho ngendlela engikusho ngayo, and ufuna ukuhamba uye eBhayibhelini uyobheka ukuthi bazalwane ngisahambisana yini nokusho uNkulunkulu. If menganjalo bazalwane, then nami ngirong if mengabe ngenza njalo. So bazalwane, we are called ukuthi silandele uNkulunkulu bazalwane. We are called ukuthi silandele uNkulunkulu, silandele indodana yakhe, and not do things ngendlela yabanye abantu. Now, uAndrew White ke bazalwane njoba emaJesuit ngichazile ngawuthi they are designed ukwenza njalo. He was part of expedition njoba beya endaweni yase Maryland. Maryland njoba ubona negama lithi Maryland, i-state sase-America lesesanemwa amakatholika. Njoba niyazi ukuthi ukukhonza uMaria elokhuzeni kwibandla lamakatholika njoba sazi ukwenziwa izithombe zakhe. Even ne-states lesabo basinema ngoMaria lo abamkhonzayo. That is why kuthiwa ke Maryland. KwiMaryland ke bazalwane ila isithola khona ke i-District of Columbia namhlanje. Ila isithola khona into ekuthiwa i-White House, la ihlala khona upresident mangabe ezohlala ebusa kuleyo term yakhe lo 4 years wakhe, and then aphume kungena omunye. Leyo White House leyo is sitting on land bazalwane ekwakuyiland yamakatholika. Now khona inye quotation nje engizoyifunda la khona so that we can understand further about these things. Choosing an Andrew for the task was good liturgical Kabbalah on the part of the Gezu. Andrew was the brother of the Apostle Peter, the first pope, the rock upon whom Roman Catholicism claims to be established. Andrew is the patron saint of Scotland. King Charles I was a Scot. So, lana makabechazwa la ku page 175. uAndrew White leli Jesuit leli elalizoshintsha izinto la eAmerica kwiMaryland. Kuthiwa bazalwane leli Jesuit leli priest igama layo uAndrew White. And we know ukuthi uAndrew eBhayibhelini kwakumfowabo kabani kaPeter. And uyazi ukuthi ke opope bonke kusukela bonke opope Pius nobani qala uma bebebusa ebandleni lamaRoma sebekhethiwe njengoba kufa omunye kuvuka omunye bekhethana kanjalo, kuthiwa bahlele ehlalweni sikaPeter noma sikaPetro, ngoba kuthiwa uPetro uyena upope wokuqala owashiwa uJesu. So bona balande bathi bahlele esihlalweni sikaPeter noma esihlalweni sikaPetro. So seeing ukuthi uPetro wayenomfowabo ekuthiwa uAndrew, iAmerica as it was being formed bazalwane, iAmerica was to act the part yokuba umfowabo kabani kaPeter. uPeter noma uPetro ulapha eVatican eRome, and then umfowabo Andrew yena umsizayo ngala eAmerica ukurana umhlaba. As we see ukuthi umhlaba namhlanje bazalwane is run by the United States of America. iAmerica was designed that way ngama-Jesuit ukuthi i-United States ibe isandla sebandla lama-Katholika noma se-Vatican City bazalwane. And siyathola ukuthi i-White House nayo njoba ke echaza uTapasosi la ku page 175 again uthi ke White introduced Roman Catholicism to the Patuxents, Anacoustics and Piscataways on real estate that today comprises the District of Columbia. It is quite probable that the District of Columbia's executive mansion was termed White House less because of the color of the exterior paint than out of reverence for the Apostle of Maryland. So every utterance of White House should fill the historically knowledgeable Jesuit with pride in his society's achievements. Njengoba thina sibona iWhite House nje America sithi hayi bathi to iWhite House ngoba umbala umhlophe bazalwane. It is White House because it belonged to Andrew White. The land Liana was named after Andrew White, and it belonged to ama-Jesuit, Roman Catholics bazalwane. So that is why kuthiwa iWhite House, not because white, but because of the Jesuit layer to Andrew White. So yonke into egovernisha eAmerica, because wonke inqumo ethathwe eAmerica ziqhamuka lapha ku District of Columbia eMaryland endaweni esigodlweni sama-Jesuit. Hence we know bazalwane for a fact ukuthi isizwe lesi saseAmerica bazalwane is a country bazalwane that is a Jesuit in nature and isebenzela ibandla lama-Catholic. Akubonakala kunjalo manje, but when we look at the history and bese sibuka izinto ezenzekayo bazalwane, we are convinced ukuthi kunjalo ngampela bazalwane. Now ngifuna sibheke la bazalwane ukuthi umubuka izwe laseAmerica singakangeni nje entweni eziningi. Izwe laseAmerica bazalwane umubuka lukhohlakalisile umhlaba bazalwane. Izwe laseAmerica liwenze umhlaba wawudustbin, ngizokubeka kanjalo nje. Ngoba ubuka yonke into eyamanyala ivele eAmerica, and iyenza lento through media, through Hollywood, njengoba kwenziwa ama-movie, kwenziwa ama-series, kwenziwa ini bazalwane. Bonke lobubi ifashion eningi vele eAmerica, izitayela njengoba ubone nezingane zethu ne-youth bazalwane, ama-hairstyle abawenzayo zonke lezi zinto lezi, ukuba promiscuous, ungene kuma-relationships abantu bengashadile bazalisane, zonke lento lezi bazalwane zi-infiltratwe noma zifakwe kubantu through media, through music bazalwane wabo, through zonke lento lezo. Bold and the Beautiful qala sisakhula ke sayingane besafika Bold No Days bazalwane, izo zona ke izinto ezaqala za introducer amanyala kulelizwe bazalwane, kwangena kwalandela nokunye. In other words, yonke umhlaba mabu trace history bazalwane, nobubo bukhona obandile utrace eAmerica bazalwane. In other words, iAmerica iumvangeli welokhuzana weBabylon lokconverta abantu ukuthi benze ngokohlelo likaSathane bazalwane. Njengoba ubona umhlaba wonakele kangaka, njengoba ubona iyouth yethu bazalwane isangene kangaka, isanganiswa izo zonke izinto ezivela kulelizwe, amanyala avela kulelizwe. And it was designed that way, and that is why li powerful kangaka namhlanje alithinto umuntu bazalwane. It is because of this thing. And now siyabona ke lana bazalwane kuma articles la into ebizothiwa ama-blue laws bazalwane. Ama-blue laws imithetho ethi akungathengwa ngesonto. Those are the blue laws. Ungaphoza iscreen bazalwane ufunde lama articles wo 3 akhuluma ke nge-Christian nationalism, akhuluma ke again ngama-blue laws la as well. Christian nationalism kukhulunywa ngokuthi ukubuswa kweAmerica kufanele kubuyele enkolweni, but inkolo okukhulunywa ngayo la kukhulunywa ngenkolo bazalwane yeqiniso, but kukhulunywa ngenkolo lehambisana ne-papers noma ne-Roman Catholicism. Bafuna ukufaka ini na inkolo phakathi ekubusweni kwezwe. Njengoba kade impondo zihlukene, kuthiwa ke ikhuluma njengoDraco okuchaza bekubonakala ngathi innocent kukhona impondo embili, but now they are changing and they want to change imithetho yabo ukuthi manje isonto lihlonipheke. And siyazi ukuthi isonto liyini bazalwane, lingane yebandla laseKatholika ngoba kuthiwa luphawulani legunya labo, it's their mark of their authority bazalwane. Njengoba bethi banamandla okushintsha imithetho kaNkulunkulu, that is what they are saying la bazalwane. So when they are doing this thing Christian nationalism bazalwane, bazama ukubuyisa inkolo ekubusweni kwezwe lase-America. And you know bazalwane, once kwabuyela lokho, that means imithetho kuzoshawa imithetho enjani ihambisana nani nenkolo, nihambisana nekhuzana nesilo sokuqala, ngoba le silo sokuqala asebenzi but sisebenzisa isilo lesesibili. And siyathola ukuthi iAmerica njengoba ifomela uzodlala leyo ndima leyo ukuze sebenze on behalf of ilokhuzana lesilo lezi. Now ngifuna ke sibheke bazalwane ukuthi even no president wase-America naye lo ekuthiwa ke uDonald Trump okhona manje. By the way bazalwane, namhlanje mhlawumbe nizohamba menikuzo, today is a date umhla I think 21 noma 22 la khona uPope Francis sithole indaba ekseni ezishoyo ukuthi uPope Francis useshonile. So kuzokhetha omunye uPope ke but akwenzi mehluko ukuthi khona uFrancis noma ubani, whoever uzongena na uzongena adlale iagenda eyodwa. But now kule video engizowadlala la sizozwa into eyenziwe iAmerica bazalwane, ukuthi iAmerica izama ukushifta ekutheni introduce ama policies ekuthiwa ke iProject 2025 bazalwane, la khona bezama ukuthi ba introduce ama policies amasha okurana izwe laseAmerica kanye nomhlaba. So they are going to change izinto kade isebenza for many years. Now this president is going to change them, esebenzisa le organization lekuthiwa iHeritage Foundation namanye ukubhala le document ekuthiwa iProject 2025. And isothola ukuthi yini ebhalwe phakathi, but before sithole lokho asizwe le video ukuthi thini ngayo le Project 2025.
This is the movement. We are going to be prepared day one.
You've probably heard of Project 2025, or at least seen it in headlines and on your searches and scrolls.
It is not a scare tactic. It is not a conspiracy. It is very real.
But what exactly is it? Who's behind it? And why is Kamala Harris posting videos like this?
Donald Trump has picked his new running mate, J.D. Vance, and if elected, he will help implement the Extreme Project 2025 plan.
It's a huge 900-plus page document that outlines what more than 100 conservative organizations, led by the Heritage Foundation, want the next president to do, whoever it is.
Project 2025 is something that's going to transcend the next 4 years, the next 10 years.
And for the record,
video ichazile the seriousness yale Project 2025 ukuthi abantu abaningi America they are worried about it. Not just America, even nase Europe nakwamanye amazwe, even nami I am worried about it ngoba kunezinto ezikhona kule Project 2025. Ungayidownload le document yinde ke bazalwane because it's more than 900 pages long. Inama page awu 900 njobe ibhaliwe kanje. But kukhona into ekhona eshiwo kuleli document le abafuna ukuimplementa wonke lama policies. Ngifuna sizwe la bazalwane ezifunda. Ithi ke Sabbath rest. God ordained the Sabbath as a day of rest, and until very recently the Judeo-Christian tradition sought to honor that mandate by moral and legal regulation of work on that day. Moreover, a shared day off makes it possible for families and communities to enjoy time off together rather than as atomized individuals and provide a healthier cadence of life for everyone. Unfortunately, that communal day of rest has eroded under the pressures of consumerism and secularism, especially for low-income workers. Now, in short, lana bathini bazalwane. Ukukhuluma lana nge-Sabbath rest. Sabbath rest bazalwane siyithola kwiBhayibheli. Exodus 20, but abakhulumi lana ngesabatha likaNkulunkulu. Bakhuluma ngesabatha lama Jesuits bazalwane, ngesabatha lase Roman Catholic Church. Ngoba the word lithi sabatha lichaze ukuphumula. But la leli sabatha bakhuluma ngalo bakhuluma ngesonto bazalwane. Bayachaza ukuthi ukuresta kuhle for umndeni, kuhle for yonke into ukuthi abantu baphumule ba relax kanjalo imndeni ikwazi ukuthola ukuthi bendawonye. yinto enhle leyo bazalwane, asiphikisani nayo, angiphikisani nayo, but kufuneka siyenze ngalolu suku uNkulunkulu asho ngalo, noni ngolunye usuku olushiwo abani. But buku ukuthi why ngithi mina akulona usuku lwesabatha lolu. Uma babu uzwa la bekhuluma ngokushintsha kwemthetho lo efune ushintshwe we-labor, so that uzoforce amabhizinisi ukuthi avale ini na, avale amabhizinisi awo ngalolu suku lolu lwesonto. Uthi ke Congress should encourage communal rest by amending the Fair Labor Standards Act to require that workers be paid time and a half for hours worked on the Sabbath. That day would default to Sunday. Nayo indaba bazalwane. Okuchaza ukuthi lana lolu suku abakhuluma ngalo lwesabatha la kuthiwa ke it will default to Sunday. That means bakhuluma ngoSunday la, not bakhuluma ngesabatha leli ngikhuluma ngalo mina elomgqibelo, but bakhuluma ngesonto. So they would put pressure kubantu abadayisayo noma kuma merchants, izitolo nani ukuthi bakhokhela abasebenzi imali eningi ngesonto. Khona umuntu uma ngabe enebhizinisi ebona ukuthi hayibo umthetho umuthi angikhokhela abantu abangaka, angikhokhele imali engaka abantu bebesebenza, kungcono ngivele ngizivale isitolo sami noma ngivale ibusiness lami ngesonto, ngoba anginayo imali ukuthi ngikhokhela abantu imali engaka yosuku olulodwa ekubeni zikhona ezinye insuku. So they are trying to strategize lonto leyo uthi yenzeke. And this izoyizwa futhi video one of abantu abayibhala le project 2025, which is uJonathan Berry, lo ekhuluma naye lo interviewayo, uyachaza ukuthi isizathu nokwenza bazokwenza kanjani, yini abayifunayo, bahlosa ukuthi usuku lwesonto kube usuku lokuphumula. America ikhuluma kanje, and lo ma policies already Donald Trump useqalile ukwa-implement amanyawo, and maduze uzofika futhi kule ekhuluma ngoku-amenda umthetho kanje ukuze isonto linikwe ukubaleka. And uqala kancane bazalwane, but it will get worse kuze kufinyelele kulento eshiwo kwisambulo chapter 13 ukuthi ngekwazi ukuthenga, ekwazi ukudayisa ngaphandle mangabe unani unophawu lwesilo. Sizwe le video kaJonathan Berry.
For sure. But there are implications for social conservative values across many issues. One of the interesting proposals that you've laid out in Project 2025 handbook from Heritage is stuff around the Sabbath. Mm-hmm. What are some of the ideas that you have there?
Yes. So this is, it sounds controversial. Mm-hmm. In many respects, it is a return to something that basically always everyone ever had. Mm-hmm. And it's specifically the idea of encouraging Sabbath rest through discouraging commerce on the Sabbath. The proposal that's in our book is amending the basic federal overtime law, Fair Labor Standards Act, to require that overtime be paid for all work done on the Sabbath.
Interesting.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't think I don't think Congress has the authority to mandate like a national closing on the Sabbath. That was always a state decision to do that. But let me add, it was always a state decision to do that.
They did it.
and yeah, I'm not saying this practice was uniform, homogenous, whatever, but very, very widely spread, and only recently in the last few decades have most states moved away from this. So this is, I think this is about as far as the federal government could properly go in this space. But it would be an encouragement and inducement to rest, but really to kind of coordinate commercial activity for the other 6 days of the week, which is as long as we've had Sabbatarian civilization, beginning in Israel and continuing into Christendom. This is something that's been increasingly a part of the rhythm of civic life. Most importantly, for people to have space to worship and honor God, and secondly, to have times of communal rest with their families and with their communities.
Do you think in an America where family formation has plummeted, the commercialization of every part of life is continuing and abundant, and religious observance is down.
Yes.
Do you think this would just result in like people getting paid more on Sunday but it would look all the same?
I think there would be some of that. Like I don't think this is a panacea.
Mm-hmm.
But the law is a real teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would prompt, as all laws do, meaningful reflection by serious numbers of people about the importance of rest and what rest is for, and separate and apart from its hortatory function, it changes economic incentives.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do think you would have a lot of employers who would be shifting work. Now, a lot of employers do a fair amount of this already, because a lot of people naturally disfavor Sabbath work for whatever reason, and often command some kind of premium to work on that.
Sizwile bazalwane uJonathan Berry ekhuluma mayelana nani na nokuthi ke how they want to implement it, nokuthi this thing is going to start by state by state eAmerica. This is the idea that they have, nokuthi ke njobe beqhakambisile ukubaleka ke kokuphumula kanjalo. So bazalwane, this thing is in the pipeline. Bafuna ukuyimplementa ibe izingene kuyishaya umthetho manje. Yes, iqala kancane bazalwane ukamenda ama labor laws here and there, but eventually it's going to go deeper bazalwane. Now ngifuna silalele ivideo ke enye lekhuluma ngo Earth Sabbath. Now kuthiwa ke khulunywa ngo Pope Francis la bazalwane, ukuthi uPope Francis now kuyilawudatho sikhona idocument ayibhala uPope Francis ekhuluma ukuthi iSunday kufanele kube usuku lokuphumula. So in other words, iProject 2025 ngala ikhuluma ngale ngokuqhakambisa uSunday, ngala uPope Francis naye ukhuluma ke kuyilawudatho ukuthi kufanele kube khona ilokhuzana usuku lokuphumula lweSunday. And uthi mangabe bechaza ngala badila nezemndeni ukuthi umndeni kufanele uhlangane ngoba manje uthola ukuthi ubaba off ngomsomluko usebenza ngezinye izinsuku, and then ingane zisuke sesikoleni ngaleso sikhathi, so umndeni awukwazi ukuhlangana. So ba attack ngaleli side lomndeni ngalana uPope Francis uyi-attack ngendlela ye-climate change, ukuthi njengoba sibona kuguquka isimo sezulu nje, uPope Francis ufuna ukuthi sisindise i-nature, environment ngokugcina iSunday. In other words, siphumuza imvelo, siphumuza i-nature. Asizwe lana ukuthi uthini kule video le.
Discover the growing global movement inspired by Pope Francis's encyclical, promoting a weekly day of rest for the Earth to combat climate change. The weekly Earth Sabbath movement, inspired by Pope Francis's encyclical Laudato Si', promotes a weekly day of rest for the environment. The weekly Earth Sabbath movement aims to combat climate change by reducing human activities that contribute to environmental degradation for one day a week. The concept is rooted in the idea that the Earth, like humans, needs rest to recover and heal from constant demands. Scientific evidence supports the Earth's ability to recover when given a break from human activities. The weekly Earth Sabbath movement is gaining global traction, with individuals and organizations joining the initiative to promote sustainability. Participating in the weekly Earth Sabbath movement can help reduce carbon footprints and promote environmental conservation. The weekly Earth Sabbath movement highlights the interconnectedness of human and environmental well-being. It encourages reflection on our relationship with the Earth and the importance of respecting its natural cycles. The weekly Earth Sabbath movement offers a practical and accessible way for people to contribute to climate action. It aligns with biblical teachings that emphasize the importance of taking a day of rest to honor God and creation. The weekly Earth Sabbath movement is a crucial step in addressing the urgent need for climate action and promoting a sustainable future. Join the weekly Earth Sabbath movement and be part of the global effort to combat climate change and protect our common home. Visit www.earthsabbath.world.
Njoba ke nizwile bazalwane ukuthi ke this thing bazalwane is being driven kuzo zonke inhlangothi yeAmerica ngala uPope Francis la njoba seshonileke whoever ozolandela sisofuna sibheke sise kahle ukuthi naye uzoqhubeka iagenda efanayo yini, but most probably bazalwane kuzokwenza into efanayo ukuthi bonke bafuna ukuthi lolu suku lihlangane kulona. That is why lolu suku luzothathwa wonke umuntu, because niyabona ukuthi balihlakaniphele kanjani. Abakufaka indaba ze religion nokukhonza, but bayifake ngezemndeni ngala, bayifake ngeze climate change ngala, ukuguquka kwesimo sezulu njengoba sibona uma disasters enzeka, ikhukhula, ukuzamaza komhlaba, ama hurricanes, imililo equbukayo, konke lokho bazalwane imvelo vele iyaguquguquka njengoba senzeka. But uNkulunkulu uchazela ukuthi isizathu sokuthi imvelo yenze kanje isiphi, ingoba abantu bamhlubukile uNkulunkulu bazalwane, bakhetha ukwenza ngentando yabo. But ukuqhakambisa isonto, sithi siqhakambisa isonto sifuna ukubuyela uNkulunkulu, there is the wrong term bazalwane ngokusho kweBhayibheli, because akulona usuku la kuJehova. But even if bazalwane bebeshaya umthetho ukuthi asikhonze uNkulunkulu ngesabatha la ngempela leliqiniso, we would not do it bazalwane ngokomthetho wabo. We would fight against it ngoba uNkulunkulu akaze bazalwane aphoqe umuntu ukuthi amkhonze. uNkulunkulu akaphoqi umuntu bazalwane, umkhonza ngoba na kunjani, umthanda, ngoba uconvinced ukuthi indlela kaNkulunkulu iyona elungile. But akekho umuntu ophoqwayo, akekho bazalwane umuntu ophoqwayo bazalwane ekhonza noNkulunkulu. Wonke umuntu uyazikhethela, but they choose ukuthi ke benze ngendlela abafuna ukwenza ngayo. Now ngifuna sibukele izithombe embili la nginivezela zona bazalwane. Sine Rome lapha eVatican City la ekubusa khona uPope. Then ngala sine Washington bazalwane eUnited States of America, ezweni laseMelika. Siyabona lapha iCongress like shaw khona imithetho, and ise Maryland la ngoba yonke le ndawo it's part of the District of Columbia leya liyathi sikhuluma ngayo. Uyabona lapha bazalwane ukuthi kukhona into umbhoshongo le kade sifunda ngayo previously ekuthiwa iobelisk. Siyayithola lapha eVatican, siyayithola eAmerica as well. Now umbuzo uthi i-coincident in leya? The answer is no bazalwane. Both these nations are involved bazalwane in sun worship. Uthi wena ungayibona kuumbusazwe lo, kuyinkolo ngala, kuumbusazwe ngala, but they are one in the same thing bazalwane. Kunenkolo ekhona yaseAmerica ehidden, efihlekile bazalwane, but imbathe ubuKristu. Kukhonzwa ilanga laphayana, but lokho abantu abaningi, not even abantu abaningi, ngizothi u99% wabantu, even abaseAmerica, they don't even know these things. Njengoba abantu baseRoma, abamaRoma, abamakatholika nabo bengayazi lento engikhuluma ngayo, ade ngikhuluma ngazo, abaziqale ukuzizwa njengoba ngichaza nje izifundo lezi esikuzona. So you'll find ukuthi both of these nations, the Vatican City and the United States bazalwane, particularly lana kushaya umthetho zabo, you find kunama obelisk. Akusiyona bazalwane accident, aqondene, but leya obelisk nje uyibona lapha ya i-sign symbol leya echaze lukhulu ngalelizwe nokusebenza kwabo nenhloso nenjongo yabo abasebenza ngaphansi kwayo. Now obelisk sichazile bazalwane, nayi quotation, you can pause the video ukuze uyibuke sise kahle. Bese siya lapha koyilukhuzana kwi-emblem yase America bazalwane. Uyayibona lapha ukuthi kunokhozi oluvula amaphiko. Lolu khozi liphethe ke imicibisholo ngala, liphethe uhlamvu ngala, bese kuba khona ke inkanyezi, konke lokhu bazalwane kunama symbols amaningi adila ne-sun worship la. Yabona nje muqala lapha nje bakukhulunywa ke nge-Roman cult of Mithras lapha ya. uMithra was uNkulunkulu welanga wamaMedes namaPersians, and then wa-adoptwa ke amasosha aseRome ayihambisana noMithra. So kwakhona into ekuthiwa istandard ababeyiphatha uma behamba beyohlasela. Leyo standard babefike beyibeka lapho, kwachaza leyo standard yayinesithombe sokhozi oluvula amaphiko. Lolu khozi lumele uMithra, okuyisymbol kaMithra, uNkulunkulu welanga wempi yaseRome. So you find ukuthi i-America nayo ine-symbol efana ncamashi naleya ekhomba uMithras. So bane obelisk lapha eWashington, baphinde futhi i-coat of arms yabo noma ilokhuzana i-emblem representa izwe lase-America iphinde ibe nokhozi futhi all representa uMithra the sun god. They are clear bazalwane la ukuthi kunama symbols akhona ahambisana ne-Romanism la. Not just that bazalwane, even i-architecture yabo amabhilidi abo ngendlela akhiwe ngayo azoshaya umthetho nani akhiwe ngesitayela sase-Rome bazalwane. It is a Roman style of architecture esetshenzisiwe la. Amabhilidi akhona lawa abalekile bazalwane, akuyona i-accident. I-Roman Catholic bazalwane system, the hierarchy ephezulu yakha i-America ukuze ibe i-replica, ibe i-image yabo, so that bezo actor on their behalf. While thina singalindele ukuthi i-Vatican nayo laphayana ayisakwenzi lokho yaphathi ngalana ngasese i-America iyanyenya iyenza konke kwenzayo on behalf of lesilo soqala. And kunezimpawu ezikhombayo ukuthi into uNkulunkulu bazalwane is showing us these things so that we know. Ngoba iAmerica bazalwane once yashaya umthetho wonke umhlaba uyalandela. Bayenza kanjani lento bazalwane? Bayenza through the economy. Uyazi manje ngithi Zimbabwe ishawe ngama sanctions, iRussia ngama sanctions, namanye amazwe bazalwane no Venezuela no bani. Uma mabungenzi into abayifunayo iAmerica noma ungalandela indlela abafuna ngayo, bavele bakwenze bakuncisha amadolo ukuze ungakwazi ukuthenga, ungakwazi ukudayisa, ngoba yonke ama commodities emhlabeni wonke eswadayisa athengwayo igolide, isiliva, oma soybeans, kanjalo icorn nani zonke izinto bazalwane ezikhona, upetrol, uoil nani zonke they denominated in dollars, and iDollar lase-America. So in order ukuthi ukwazi ukuhwebelana namanye amazwe kufanele kube namadola. So into abayenza bakuncisha amadola ungakwazi ukuthenga, ungakwazi ukudayisa, ngoba amadola asebenzayo ekutheni wenziwe uhwebo around the world. So iAmerica mungenza intando yawo ba prevent ukuthi ungakwazi ukuthenga, ungakwazi ukudayisa. And further fulfilling prophecy ngalendlela lebazalwane ukuthi uma bekwenza leyo nto bagcina sebenza ke on a global scale, bayenze on an individual basis. O president bethu bazalwane esibathembile bayolandela iAmerica because yiyo bishaya isicathulo, ngoba ibona aba powerful, and bayoshaya imithetho behambisana nemithetho yaseAmerica bazalwane. Whatever iAmerica ikhuluma ngayo bazokwenza njengoba behlezi benza bazalwane. Abana choice on the matter was baphethwe nabo. Bayazi ukuthi uma bengenzi ngendlela eright, sathola ukuthi lokhuzana oSaddam benziwani, oGaddafi benziwani bazalwane, kanjalo namanye ama leaders. iAmerica once yakutshela ukuthi ufuna ukwenza kanje, wangenza ngendlela abasho ngayo bazalwane, uyafa noma kube khona okwenzekayo kuwena ukuthi ukhinyabezeke. But into abayisuke befuna iyenzeka njengebandla lamakatholika ngesikhathi ama dark ages, into ababeyishilo okufuneka iyenzeke, mingenzeki wawufa nakhona. So they follow the same strategy bazalwane, into eyodwa. Now ngifuna sibuke ke iphathi ke ukuthi yonke lento bazoyenza kanjani. Kunento ke ekhona bazalwane le esibiza ngokuthi ama CBDCs. Ohulumeni aba around the world, abahulumeni emhlabeni bazalwane abaningi bafuna ukufeza out imali ephathekayo ecash, ukuthi ngabisaba khona yonke imali ibe ukuthi itholakala ekhadini noma kuma cellphones, kuma apps nani, but ungabe sabe khona imali ephathekayo o 10 rand o 100 rand kanjalo imali eqedwe i-driver wayenzayo leyo. Na ngifuna ke bazalwane ukuthi nginitshele ukuthi njoba i CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency, imali isizoba digitized. Ama countries amaningi abhizi nama pilot programs ukuthi baye introduce abafuna ukubona ukuthi kuwe kwenzekani. Nigeria bazalwane baye introduce iNaira isikhona ya operator, but into abayenza bafuna ukuqeda ucash quickly. Ngokuthi ngathi be introducer kwathiwa manje abantu ngeke basawuthola ucash, isobezo sebenzisa ama banking channels lawa a digital, and iNigeria bazalwane bavuka nje ebovu, kwakhona umbhekisho abantu bashisa izinto ngoba befuna imali yabo sebenqatshela ukuthi bayithole. Wagcina kuvuliwe ke izwe la uhulumeni wavuma ukuthi abantu ababuyiselwe imali zabo kanje babe ne-access, ucash ungaqala uqedwe ngoba abantu abafuna ukuthi ucash uqedwe. Nangempela futhi nathi asifisa ukuthi ucash uqedwe, ngoba if masuqedwe ucash bazalwane, imagine imali ungasekwazi uyiphatha physical. If ungayenzi into esho uhulumeni wakho noma content ethize ongayenzi engahambisani nohulumeni, kulula ukuthi avela value account yakho ususela unamali because ucash usasebenza, there's nothing ongayenza. So yilo nto abafuna ukuyenza bazalwane, they are aligning so that the time isikhathi sifika ucash usuphase out completely. Kuba ukuthi when they introduce uPaulisilo bazalwane, when they introduce uSunday, the law wena owazi iqiniso uma abuthi ngeke ngize ngihambisane nalomthetho ngoba awukho in line entando kaNkulunkulu, bese kubalula ukuthi benze njani, bakusweshe ukuthi ungakwazi ukuthenga, ungakwazi ukudayisa. That is what it leading to bazalwane. Now amalokhuzana bazalwane, ama articles lapha kukhulunywa lana ngamazwe bazalwane from 2017 up until 2024 are busy nokuzama ukudevelopa na i-central bank digital currency. Njengoba ubona ukuthi ku-2024 there were 106 countries involved kwilokhuzana kwi-development ye-central bank digital currency. Akhona kamazwe ase-implementile njengoba ngisho ukuthi Nigeria, iJamaica, iChina, ne-Russia partly, kanjalo. And then right now bazalwane, soon kulonyaka lo ngo-October ngizozondlalela ivideo la khona ulokhuzana igovernor ye-ECB or European Central Bank ichaza ukuthi i-deadline yokuthi ba-introduce i-CBDC noma i-Central Bank Digital Currency u-October. Okuchaza once bazalwane i-South Africa yangena, I mean once i-European Union yangena kwi-CBDC, then nathi automatically songena because it is our highest trading partner. Sitrade nabo kakhulu i-European Union, okuchaza ukuthi nathi bazalwane ngeke kuze kube kude until kuze kufike lo sikhathi. Siyabona laphana kuthiwa ke Eurex Clearing trials wholesale CBDC as part of ECB trials, European Central Bank. Kanjalo na European Central Bank laphana ke chaza ukuthi ke they are trying to facilitate this payment system ekhona ezokwazi ukustrengthenisha i-strategic autonomy yezwe ye-block yonke, because amazwe ahlukene lawa European Union, amazwe amaningi ase-Europe ahlangene asherisha i-economy, asherisha i-currency na yonke lonto leyo for strengthening each other. Na ngifuna sizwe ke la bazalwane kule video le elandelayo la.
A financial reset is only months away. Christine Lagarde, the head of the European Central Bank, announced that there is a new push to accelerate the transition to central bank digital currencies, a digital euro. She's working closely with European Council, she said, and European Commission to put in place the infrastructure that is needed to implement the CBDC. Lagarde indicated that the deadline is October of 2025. That's right, you heard it right. The deadline for a digital euro rollout is October of 2025. In fact, it is only several months away. The head of the EU Central Bank urged EU Parliament to finalize the legislative process, without which, she says, it will be impossible to roll out the digital euro. Now, this does pertain to wholesale CBDC.
As replaced Fabio, have taken the lead together with a very, very good team, which is focused on accelerating the pace and hopefully campaigning enough with all the stakeholders, meaning European Parliament, meaning European Council, meaning European Commission, so that we can eventually, not put to bed, but put to reality this digital euro. The deadline for us is going to be October of 25, and we are getting ready for that deadline, but we will not be able to move unless the other parties, the stakeholders, as I call them, Commission, Council and Parliament, actually complete the legislative process, without which we will not be able to move. And I think it is critically important, and it seems to the agnostic or the skeptics, it seems to be more relevant and more of an imperative now than ever before, both on the wholesale and on the retail level, both.
Europe is on track.
Ukuthi right now they are busy trying. Ngala baqhakambisa uSunday bazalwane. Bafuna uku-introduce, bafuna ukuthi kube khona ushaya umthetho esikhona to save the environment, kube khona i-Earth Sabbath. Kube khona indlela yokuthi imindeni ikwazi ukuthi ibe ndawonye. Ngala bazalwane baqeda imali. bazalwane, we can see ukuthi prophecy is being fulfilled ngendlela esimangaliso and ngesivinini esimangalisayo. We need to be ready for these things, bazalwane. We need to be ready. And this is how they are going to do it, bazalwane. Naye ilokhuzana ama-articles lawo 3 laphana ukhulunywa ngama-carbon tracking laphaya. Ukuthi-ke njoba wena uresta noma uspenda imali ngendlela uspenda ngayo, uthenga upetrol, are you damaging the environment in? Ubonakala ngama-transaction owenzayo. Njoba Mastercard laphayana na yonke ilokhuzana nama-banking apps kanjalo owasebenzisayo achaza yonke information oyenzayo, ukuthenga kwakho uthengani, and then they are able to calculate carbon footprint yakho ukuthi wena ngento oyithengayo udamage kakhulu environment, therefore for whatever reason uzopenalize ngama credit scores akhona. We don't know how it's going to play out, bazalwane, but into abafuna uyi-integrate lento kuma payment systems, lento ye climate change, bazalwane, lento pha Francis ade khuluma ngayo ezoba ingxenye, uSunday uzoba ingxenye yayo lento le. So everything, bazalwane, is coming together, and bazalwane, we are not ready for what is coming. Asikho ready. Nayo South Africa nayo, bazalwane, nama statements to South Africa plans wholesale CBD trials, bank stable coins. Nayo izinto, bazalwane, South Africa naye igma trials CBDC, bazalwane. Kuthiwa Reserve Bank's big move to go cashless in South Africa. South African Reserve Bank, bazalwane, nayo la South Africa they are planning to go cashless, ukuthi ucash wena njani uphaswe out, bazalwane. Njoba ibona iarticle laphayana uthiwa laphayana the SARB, South African Reserve Bank, and other stakeholders including the Consumer Goods Council of South Africa have made a concerted effort to eliminate cash in South Africa and move to safer digital payment methods. Why befuna ukuqeda cash? Excuse abayishoyo la ingoba kushawa imoto zemali, bazalwane, kunama robbery akhona, abantu bamenkunzi, so bafuna ukuqeda cash ngaleso sizathu ngokusho kwabo. But into ebhlungu ukuthi, bazalwane, ngokwenza njalo they are destroying ama freedoms ethu. Ngaleyo ndlela once yaqala yashawa lo mthetho ophikisana nentando kaNkulunkulu, bazalwane, then sizoba senkingeni because ngesikwazi ukuthenga, ngesikwazi ukudayisa. Now ngifuna sibheke lana ukuthi ithini le video.
Let's bring you this now. Cash and transit heists have been in the spotlight for a number of weeks now. On top of that, robberies and ATM bombings have become prevalent. Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi says there is just too much money circulating in, of course, its effort to combat crime. The province is now considering, though, going cashless. So tomorrow it's holding a cashless indaba with all the stakeholders, and the Premier joins me now to have this conversation. Premier, thank you so much for your time and a good afternoon to you. Well, it seems like you're putting your money where your mouth is, because not so long ago, I mean, you really did express that going cashless may be the way to go for the province. Now we hear and understand there's a cashless indaba where you'll be engaging multiple stakeholders quite soon. Let's talk about how problematic, first, before we get into the indaba, how problematic is it to have so much cash circulating in the streets of Gauteng to a point whereby criminals are now so brazen that they can literally shut down a highway and bomb, basically a cash van?
Thank you so much, Tumela. Thanks for the opportunity. It goes beyond that. You might be aware that as a country we've been grey listed. We've been accused by the international community that we can't control our cash management system. That there are funds that are circulating that ended up in the wrong hands. I think that's the first part. The second part is part of our broad Gauteng anti-crime strategy that we've deployed. You will see that we are making changes in terms of the motor vehicle, because the motor vehicle is at the center of all criminal activities in our province. Either the car is stolen, or the registration number is forged, or the car has been hijacked. So if we have to fight crime in our province, the car is at the center. Motor vehicle is the center of it. And in the next 2 weeks or so, we'll make new announcements to ensure that the motor vehicles in our province cannot be forged, and it will be very difficult to hijack without us being in a position to track or retrieve. The third area, which another area, is that we don't know what is happening in our streets. So as a province, we are taking over the cameras that are owned by Sanral. We're installing almost 8,000 cameras across our province so that we can track everyone or whoever that has committed crime in our province. But the last part, which is very key, which is the reason why we have invited me to this session, is that criminals are doing everything to hunt cash. So if you remove cash, we might be convinced that the cash in transit will be minimal. If you remove cash, we might be convinced that the ATM bombings will be minimal. If you remove cash, we might be convinced that those that are conducting business robberies, either are taking petrol station businesses, it will be minimal. And it was within that context that we have been on the road show to engage with various stakeholders, the companies that are distributing money, the banks, the retail industry, the liquor industry. We have been consulting them. So tomorrow is a culmination of all these consultations so that we can then develop a roadmap.
Yeah.
We want to argue as Gauteng that we want to be the first province to go cashless from the 1st of April next year, but we want to argue that the entire province must go cashless from the 1st of January 2020.
Uthi-ke sizwa ivideo ikhuluma ukuthi le trial le even ibazama uku-introduce nakumatekisi bazalwane. So we know ukuthi amatekisi is very difficult. Ama-owner bazalwane awathanda ukuthi izinto zabo financially zivele banendlela ababhenka ngazo nangendlela abagcina ngayo imali. But we find ukuthi manje noku-avoid the-tax as well. But we find ukuthi le nto they are starting to introduce it even emateksini ukuthi njengoba benza ama-trials kanje na wonke okunye bazalwane bazalwane nokushawa kwey'moto zemali. All these are excuses zokuqeda ama-freedoms ethu ngoba usathane ufuna ungasinika i-choice bazalwane, ufuna senze intando yakhe or else we suffer until siyenze into ayishoyo ayifunayo. But uNkulunkulu bazalwane ufuna sibambelele. Now i-solution yini na bazalwane yokuthi siphunyuke kule ngozi le? But nalokuphunyuka lokho uphunyuka kwesikhashana ngoba eventually ithi mangabe ufunda isambulo 13 uthi eventually uzothi ababulawe labo bantu lapho ngoba uzobona ukusathana ukuthi lento ukuthi bangakwazi ukuthenga akwazi ukudayisa ayibalimazi because there's something that they have done eyenza ukuthi bangakwazi bakwazi ukuthi bangayilalela intando yakhe. Bazalwane uNkulunkulu ufuna sibuyele emakhaya endaweni esemaphandleni sohlala khona endaweni la uzokwazi khona ukulima uzakhe uzikhulisele kwakho ukudla ngoba ungakwenzi lokho bazalwane. Imagine bekufika umthetho njalo othi awukwazi ukuthenga akwazi ukudayisa usedolobheni awunandawo yokutshala awunalutho bazalwane uzolamukela uPawulesile and uzolahlwa bazalwane. But when you are able ukuthi uzikhulisele kwakho ukudla endaweni esemakhaya uzitshalela izihlahla zakho zezithelo ama-veg nani yonke lonto leyo uzikhulisele konke okutshalwayo uzokwazi bazalwane ukuthi wenze njani usinde noma kuthiwa uhulumeni ushaya muphi umthetho but wena uzothi mina nendlela yami ngizokwenza lo uNkulunkulu akushoyo and angincengile ukuthi angikwazi ukuthenga uzodayisa ngizokwazi ukuthi ngizondle ngondleni imindeni wami ngaloko esinakho. Yilabo kuphela bazokwazi ukusinda bazalwane but abanye kwancane bazalwane bengalamukelanga ngoPawulesile. So we are called ukuthi bazalwane senze kanjalo senze lokho uNkulunkulu akushoyo. Vele uNkulunkulu bazalwane kwawenika abantwana baIsrayeli isithembiso seKhanani wawanika umhlaba bazalwane an inheritance ukuthi bawutshale bese bekhipha ishumi kuloko kutshaliwe. uNkulunkulu wayesibekele ukuthi usebenze umhlabathi njengoba uAdam bazalwane ona uthi uAdam waqalekiswa umhlabathi ngenxa kaAdam. In other words uAdam had to work harder ukuproduce ukudla. Leyo nto leyo ungayibuka ngathi kwaqalekisa uNkulunkulu wayesiza umuntu uthi ngiqalekisile ngenxa yakho Adam ukuze ngokusebenza hard and produce food ufunde ukungithemba ngoba uAdam akamthemba uNkulunkulu ngenkathi ona watshengisa ungamthembi. So uNkulunkulu is trying to teach us ukuthi asibuyele back to the roots bazalwane. Ngoba usathane is going to force us that way ukuthi sibuyele lapho. But kukuthena bazalwane ukuthi sithatha siphi isinqumo. Ikhona indlela yokuphunyuka ukuphuma. But if mabo uthi ubuka le video and already i-Sunday law noma umthetho lo wesilo uphawu lesilo seli-implementiwe, then it might be too late. If mabusu wamkelile, uNkulunkulu now is telling you ukuthi that is the law of the devil. Ungabe ingxenye yawo noma ubuke kumuhle kunokukholwa phakathi, but behind it all usathane ufuna ukuqeda ngokuphila kwakho ngoba uyazi ukuthi once walithatha lolu phawu lolu luyisonto uzohlukana noNkulunkulu. uNkulunkulu bazalwane asisize because lesikhathi sekusona sinzima bazalwane. Ngiyazi akubuke ngathi if mabe lezo sikhathi ngikhuluma nje azikafiki, akubuke ngathi siyaya kuleso sikhathi, but I can assure you bazalwane uNkulunkulu akanawo amanga. Lo akushilo kuzokwenzeka njengoba kushilo bazalwane. uNkulunkulu asisize abe nani. Amen.